Three, two, one. And I am live on YouTube. And now I get really serious. And I hammer home. This is like, it's a free country, right? And this is like a free world, right? So it would make sense that you would end off that title with the word that you're really trying to hammer home, which is free. So throw three freeze. Throw three frees in any sentence, and you've got a winning combination. Basically, you've written an entire novel just by making sure that it was free, and that that you were free, and that we're all free because we are we are each other, free to do whatever we want to, eh? Like here on this I was gonna say shithole, but it's not. It's like a sacred object, this earth of ours. Like it's amazing. And what have we done to it? We should really be ashamed of ourselves, but we're not, are we? So what the fuck is wrong with us? So I got one person on maybe. Could be me. I got one person on possibly YouTube, but I think it's most likely me. And no likes. I got one like on Facebook from, oh, no, I got a couple. That's nice. Because it says, hey, at least us two, we think that maybe you might be on the, something. Oh, and then I get a comment from Greg, and I got to take a shit. So I'm going to read this comment, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to thoroughly digest it first, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to comment on this this particular. I'm sure it's really important. I haven't read it yet, but it's coming from Greg Garwold, and it goes something like this. Greg Garwold, Fox, BS, CNN versus CBC. Who is telling the truth? Or is anyone? And now we have footage of UFOs. Now that there is a new law about declassification, formally classified information. Yes, I know. Oh my gosh. I'm in on this. All right, so as soon as I come back from taking a shit, I'll be back, and we're going to be talking live at the Riverside Starbucks in Penticton, British Columbia, Canada. We're going to get into CNN versus CBC. Everybody think about it, because these bastards, these fucking the matchup is so bland. I love it. Let's do it. CNN versus CBC, you fuckers. Let me think about that. Think about that.
So she'd be parked in the last spot before the driveway. And I'm like, what if the parking spot outside? It's under the building, it's in the shade. That traffic is coming by, you're going to get tagged on the front row. You can't so, I can, because it's got 35 still. And leave it on there. It's shrunk for it. So I So I said, have you added it since summer? Probably goes already.
All right. That was necessary. No need to hold that in. Hey, Greg, are you still there? Doesn't matter. I'm getting into this. CNN versus CBC. Let's talk about them individually first. Let's talk about CNN. No, Fox, BS. CNN versus CBC. Right. So now we're on a different road of mediocrity at its finest. Media. CNN. Who comes to Don Lemon? I cannot palate any longer. Don Lemon, I need a break from his self-righteousness, his always have to be rightedness, his talking down to me, the audience, like, do you understand what I'm talking about here? Like, do I have to fucking explain it any further to you more? Like, seriously, this is what he's doing to everybody. So his approach is shitty. Now, is his message... Well, how can you separate the two, right? And then we got what? Who do I like on CNN? Kind of. Okay, Cuomo seems reasonable, but you know what? Even for me, now I'm thinking that this guy thinks he knows how to mediate and digest every piece of information out there, that he's smarter than everybody else. And I think he actually might be, but like, even I can't even palate it anymore. It's like, all right, so you're right. So you know the law, you know. See, and that's what it always comes down to, right? With these fuckers in media, it always comes down to like nationalism. What does it mean to like us nationally? Still kind of narrows down to that one fucking thing, and I don't think this is a good thing. I'm not a huge proponent of loving my country just for the sake of loving it, and I need to love it because it's the best country in the world, or it's the fifth best country to live in currently, or whatever. Fuck. Patriotism has not gotten us anywhere. So all these, even these ones that are trying to go for that middle of the road, but maybe, you know, slightly left to every argument, but still chasing that thing called like opinion, I guess, and not seeing it for what it really is. And what is opinion? Opinion collectively means a lot more than opinions blurted out that are not taken in the collective reasoning. Anyways, I drivel on. So CNN versus CBC, it's Who's telling the truth? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't think we're ever going to get to the bottom of this one. It's Bababum. It's Babylon. Yes, it's Babylon. It's Bababum. Truth. Everybody's speaking a different language. No one understands anybody anymore because the need to be right is so great. Everybody's bought into their ideal of who they think they are or who someone else tells them they are. We have become very good at regurgitating and conforming to the status quo. We've been very good at this. So well done, everybody. Did you know it's fucking Christmas? It just turned Christmas. It was Christmas. It wasn't Christmas like 2 days ago. Yesterday, midday, it was Christmas. Starbucks. Thank you, Starbucks, for bringing all the holidays to life earlier than they may have been wanted, but still, I like where your heart is. Christmas is a fabulous time where family gets together, and I hear that they sing songs around trees and give presents. I hear that people have money for these things. Like I hear that like Christmas, like in some families, is really celebrated, and like right to the next level, like the lights that they have on their house are some of the most magnificent displays of technology. Seriously. So let's go on to and thank you, Facebook. Really, thank you for my audience at Facebook for keeping this conversation alive. Because if it wasn't for you, I'd be in bed right now because I think I'm coming down with like a cold or something. I got the sniffles, but that could be just Christmas. Maybe I'm allergic to Christmas. It's Christmas time in the city. Why do I not have anybody on YouTube following me? This is like top shelf material. So, hey, John. Hey, Jabbar. Hey, Greg. Hey, Guy. I don't know how to pronounce yet, and I'll see what you've said, but I think it might be hi, and I say hi back. If it's not hi, I'm going to like this comment, Greg. I'm not done with it because, like, seriously, you've given us so much to digest right now, so much to chew on. You are truly one of the, not only one of the smartest individuals that I know personally, but, like, man, you got it all. It's like you've got the coordination. Like the guy's a barefoot skier. Come on, how cool is this? And he teaches it, and he does what he wants, and he cleans blinds, and he has a wonderful wife, and they have a great relationship, and they have friends and shit like that. Well, like, these guys are living the fucking dream, right? So this is Greg Garwold, friend of mine in town. We don't play board games anymore. That's okay. I don't really want to play board game with you anyways. You're boring. This is more important. So I'm going to take the next part of your question comment. And thank you again for the motivation that you give me every day. I wake up every morning. I think, well, what would Greg do? What would... And now we have footage of UFOs. Yes. Now that there's a new law about declassification, formally classified information. Yes. I wonder why. I wonder why there's so many UFO sightings now. I wonder why the distraction, or like if it's a. I wonder if there are technologies out there that maybe aren't from like another planet, but maybe it's from like another intelligence that we picked up along the way. And maybe they're already in place. Maybe governments have them already. We don't know, but like, why would we? If they're stealth, you know, if they can't be seen, if it moves faster than anything that exists, and it could knock out any offensive attack, then we all good then, right? We all good. We got to really hope that that it's in the right hands, though, eh? It's like, okay, fuck. I know that one of you fuckers that are involved in military and just want to fucking occupy everything. I know that you guys are fucking involved, but come on. Let's let bygones be bygones, shall we? And how about we bring on this free energy thing that I know exists? And I know people own patents to them, and governments own patents, and they don't follow through with them because why? Well, who owns the governments? So now company can't own governments. This is not a good thing. So all these super PACs and donations and these things should not matter at all. So we're following, people that are, possible candidates in government because, well, these guys have raised a lot of money, so they must have a lot of support. These guys have raised a lot of money through just individual donors, so it must mean that they're more in tune with the average person, and blah 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 blah. Follow the money. Fuck you, right? Because money is the thing that's getting us all screwed up. So the currency should really be about ideas. So let's trade some ideas, and let's see where we stand after that. Are we going to be better off? Yeah, I think we will be. For sure we will be. UFOs. Go figure. Free Canada, free world, free. We got to be free. Are we free? Is this free? Is it free to be on the internet right now? Is this the coverage that I get free? Okay, so we go with this. So that's pretty good actually. You tell two friends and so on. Holy cow, by the end of the day, the whole world's going to know that the whole world should be free. It's just how it works. And then you share your ideas, and I share your ideas, and so on, and then everybody's free. Again, interesting. Just a little bit of encouragement is necessary. Just a little bit of maybe that false illusion called hope. For some reason, I think hope is better, but maybe hope is a fallacy too. How about we just do, instead of hoping so much? Hope takes too much time. And when you run out of time, time's actually a factor. So if you're running out of air in the box that you are currently living in, time's a factor. I'm running out of fucking air. I can barely breathe here. But this Starbucks, this fresh air at Starbucks keeps me going. It really does. Everybody's been just wonderful here, and thank you. Thanks for allowing the crazy person to sit down at your Starbucks and carry on and use the various things that he finds as props to prop up his mic. It's a beautiful cup. Yeah, it's at Starbucks, and it's very, very shiny. Okay, so this is for sale. If anybody would like to come and purchase this, I'm whatever the price is, I'm selling it for double because I got to make something off of it. So, but this is my pick for the day. I'm using it as a stand if I can afford it by the end of the day, which would really come down to you because you would give me the price of this so I can continue. And then you would get the cup. Like you would give the money, and then you would give me. What would you give me? You would give me. I think that cup right there is probably around $12. So you give me $12. You want to see what the price is? Hold on. So it's going to cost to talk to me today. Oh, so I'm doing better actually. Canadian. It's $20.95. So that would stand to reason that you could talk to me for an hour, which is pretty much what I've been valued at. 20. I'll give you a deal. 20. Give me a 20. And you can sit down. You buy this mug because that's on me, and then you give me $20. That's on you. So now we came to that agreement. Okay. So the footage, these UFOs. Can you believe it? UFOs. Where do they come from? Are they from another planet? Maybe they're from the star cluster that's located up in the Orion's belt area. Maybe it's from there. I'm starting to think it is. There's so much evidence that points to this thing, Orion. I think I'm actually from outer space. I think there's a very good possibility that not only am I from outer space, that we're all from outer space. Weird theories. These are the rabbit holes I go down on a daily basis because why? Well, because everything else is fucking boring right now. Like seriously fucking boring. Like life is boring. Like even the things that I did as a father when I was a father, let's say, which I'm not now. I can't say I'm a father now because I don't even see my kids anymore. Too old, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. I love them. They love me. It doesn't matter. Here's the deal. It's Christmas. And I got all my friends here who I love very much. This guy in particular, the guy that speaks Farsi, I love him, and I love Greg equally. And now we're going to start one more time on the second part of Greg's very poignant comment and or question, not sure what. It's a paragraph. So the second part of his paragraph is, and now we have footage of UFOs. Now that there is a new law about declassification, formally classified information. So now they're going in and saying, okay, we're unclassifying all this information that was highly classified before, like UFOs and the existence of, and all the UFOs that we've like conglomerated over the last little while and pieced together, and now we have new technology. We skipped a few steps, so now it's not in the right hands because it's obvious that we've skipped some steps anyway. So these things happen, declassification. And now where are we at? Okay, now we're at the point where it's like, hey, I'm telling you. Okay, yeah, I was lying before, but now I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. Do you believe me now? What do you want me to say? Hey, come on. Well, I'm a crook. That's what I do. I take more than I give. But I thought that's how everybody did it. That's how everybody does, right? So that is what everybody does. So how can you blame that guy? Seriously. Like, I'd like to understand that kind of reasoning as well. Everybody thinks they're so right. And here's the point. You fucking don't know anything. I wasn't talking to you, Greg, or anybody else that's listening on here, because obviously you know more than me, because you're silent. Silence, that's where it's fucking. If you stay silent, you really digest it. You really think about it. Let the idiots go on and on about them. Think about it. And then plant a seed in someone else's fucking mind. Like someone during the fucking day. Change one mind. We change one mind, we change the whole course of the trajectory of whatever this is called human civilization 101. Do you want to be better? Do you want to have an easier existence? Do you want to work so hard, or do you want to enjoy life? Do you want to always think that you don't have enough? Like, do you always want to be in that place where it's never enough? When do you want everybody to have everything if they want it? When do you not want this? Well, when you're kind of like a dick, you know? When you're that self-absorbed bitch, you know, whatever. Too strong? Dick, bitch. Both. Equal. Both. For each gender. Used. Both. Equal. Bitch dick. Like, what I'm saying is that there can be women that are dicks, and there could be men that are bitches. And vice versa. It's true. So what I'm saying is that I don't really have a lot of time for dicks or bitches. That's all. So that's difficult. It's very alienating because people's ideas about themselves are so wrapped up in what they believe, who they are. I am this and you. Consequently, last time I heard were like this. So, I conclude, sir, that you are the same as you were. Really? You'd conclude this? So thank you for the comment, Greg. And yeah, CNN, CBC. What is the truth? Oh, come on. Common sense. And if it ever really has anything to do with, like, you know, the economy. Well, we're right because, well, the economy's so good, right? So, like, everybody's got jobs and stuff. When you were arguing on those laurels, like when we're putting most of our eggs in that basket, if not all our eggs in that one financial nest egg, and we got real fucking problems. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe this greed thing is the best thing since sliced bread, and like ever since sliced bread came in, it was like, okay, now that's too much. Too much. You shouldn't if you're like I can't even afford sliced bread at this point in my career. You know, as a journalist slash comedian slash writer slash philosopher slash educator slash I'll try fucking taxi. I'll wash your dishes if you want, if that's it. Okay, I'm valued in my town for what, $20 an hour. So like I don't do cash anymore. So how about I wash your dishes, or I do the things that you don't want to do, and you provide me with a place to stay. How's that? That's a good. Okay, so we're doing this. Yeah, we do this. I do this. So let's say a guy like me does this for an extended period of time, and he proves that it can be done. And he knows that he's not taking advantage of anybody because he knows that he's put in more than he takes. And that's true. Anybody that I have spent time with, and this is the case, please interview all of them and see, well, what did I do while I was there? Interesting. Oh, he did this and this and this too, eh? Oh, you didn't ask him, but he did it. Oh, okay, he did that and that and that. Oh, that was interesting. That helped you, right? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's cool. Oh, so then he did this and this and this too? What, you paid him what? Well, that's okay. That's all he wanted. Just what I wanted to give him. Yeah, okay. But did you give him what was fair? Well, no, I kind of was a little shy on it for sure. I always got the better end of Tom for sure. Ah, okay. So, basically, what I'm saying is that I know I'm never going to get what I value myself at, because quite honestly, I think I own Apple at this point. I think I own the whole company. I really do. And there's sound reasoning behind this. Like right from the start. Yeah, so I think that I own Apple, but I don't care. I let those guys deal with it. I think they're doing a pretty good job so far, and maybe that connection will come to fruition sometime. Hopefully in the near future, that would be. But hope, come on. You know what we do with hope? We take hope and we wipe our asses with it, right? We do, because we know that hope just says, "Hey, how about you just wait for me on the sidelines?" So yeah. So welcome. We're 42 minutes in to this Facebook thing. Free Canada, free world, free. YouTube also live. Same title, same number of frees, 3. So very important to cover all the frees. All free frees. All free frees. And when I say all free frees, I mean all 3 frees. It's hilarious. It's playing words. Playing with words. And playing with the meanings of words. Like what they actually mean. What does it mean to be free? Let's discuss that on my G11 camera next.
Trainers look like a selfie trainer, but they're really they had maybe a motorcycle. Yes.
Oh, so that was just a one tire.
Well, 2 tires, but not Canada, they just saved, but they were like, and they were just for that boat, and like no winch or anything, it just slid on, clamped down, and away it went. Probably. Oh, okay. Just give me 5.
I wonder where this G11 footage is going to go eventually. I think I'm holding this back for a while. Why would I do that? That's silly. Let's get it out there. Get out all of this. This incredible
And here we are looking
thought-provoking conversation. Keep this going.
We came by and you guys were out. Remember one? I think it's like,
Could be up there right now.
but not the, it's like up here.
So I guess you're wondering why I called you all here today.
That was the day we come over to the bar.
Talk amongst yourselves for a while.
Telling that 2-point ran in front of me. A lot of my units there. Something that's moving, I was doing it weird.
So, you're awful quiet this morning, you little shit.
Oh, you got cheese too?
Time to tease, slow you down a little bit.
Yeah. He just wants to home and
Just
sleep.
mellows
He
him
didn't want
out.
me I didn't sleep all night.
Too much exercise too late or what?
That's the way it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like to exercise late at night.
No,
Oh, I can't cool down and I can't shut it off after I'm done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna burn them daily.
Yeah, you need to.
How many guys were there last night? Good. How are you?
Good. Just a quick little city coffee break.
Perfect. Oh, yeah. Quick break with the coffee break with the city. She's at that. What's that story? Oh, yeah, and he does that. The PR stuff. Yeah. No, he's back. We did a day off. With the wind today,
Oh, that's one.
next week is good. Look after the dogs.
You know, between you and me, these guys next to me, I know it's probably run the country. So, why don't you listen to them for a bit? Because, well, they might know something.
Between Mabel and Film.
Just off of Maple Lake.
Anyways, maybe that's what we're about right now.
Yeah, so it's the old back road over to Enderby.
I'll shake it up a little bit. So then, I said to her, hey, why are you being like this right now? Like, what did I do to make you so mad? Well, you told me the truth. Well, yeah, I told you the truth because that's what you asked for. You said, please tell me the truth. Do not lie to me. I'll know when you're lying to me. Okay, it's fair. You know. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, here's the truth. What? How can? So and then. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the conversation goes on, and we know the answers, and we don't really. Why is it? Well, maybe because we're not listening to the right people. You know? That's a real possibility. We're not right. You know, we're not listening to, hanging out with, or talking with the right people that would steer you in the right directions. That's a good point. You. The guy, he knows more than he lets on. Who are you? Very interesting why you would want this while I'm doing this and this and all this at the same time. Welcome to Bare Bones Theater, where all of your dreams come true. And we have places for everybody. Bare Bones Science, Bare Bones Education, Bare Bones Bare Bones special needs programs for anybody who has any kind of needs that are special. So, brought to you by the letter B and the number 4. So I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. John, Jabbar, Titus, Guy, I don't know how to pronounce. I'm so sorry. I still don't know how to pronounce these Farsi names. And I don't know if those are ever going to come a time where I can, but I equally enjoy understanding what it is that you're trying to say later on, because I don't have that function right now. I'm also hiding this mug here that goes there. Okay. Thank you. You're the only one that cares. It's true. Oh, so nice to have human interaction every once in a while, you know, just to say, hey, I exist, you know? Yeah, I knew that. I didn't need to have the confirmation. I appreciated it, though. Thank you. Thank you for confirming everything I know.
learn to know your mom.
What a prick I am. I know. It's okay. Here's the deal. I only know that I don't know more than you know that you don't know. So, insofar as how much you don't know that you don't know, I know way more about those matters than you would. I just thought about it longer, maybe. I think. Yeah, about the really crazy, stupid, mundane things like about existence and how to treat each other and things like this, like what works in a human civilization when they put their minds together and how it was at one time. So yeah, make some room. There's room enough for everybody. Everybody gets a say in this dialogue. So why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they get a say? Everybody equally. No, Mike. One mic for here. Another mic for there. No mic for that. Wonder what the sound is like on that.
The guy driving up the pickup. It's a really short trip. And said, yeah, well, I live logging truck. I didn't really want to run over. So what grade your channel?
So I says to her after that, I says, hey, come on, you're being unreasonable. I would appreciate it if you would just go on your way, because I don't really even need an explanation or like any explanation for your being unrational. I digress. All I said was, hey, we're still friends, right? Just let's do better. Let's all do better. Guys, do better with your women. Women, do better with your guys. If you want to continue this crazy relationship, get your shit together. Right? And if you can't live with it, then I'm probably talking about like a whole different thing than these guys. These guys are actually talking about things that are important, not my jibber jabber about failed relationships.
Yeah, so then I just went every road after that.
Yeah.
There was there wasn't the planning, long walks there, non-traders, not even any ideas of the critter ever in the water. None.
Where were you?
North London, Trinity Valley.
Hidden Lake.
Yeah, we went to Hidden Lake yesterday.
All the world, right?
All right. Live on Facebook. Few people. Live on YouTube. Don't know. Don't care. Let's check. I kind of care. Like, why? I still got like one potential person maybe watching. I don't know how this thing works. I've been on there for 49 minutes. And I have two subscribers. So a lot of people interested in what I'm doing. It's catching on like a wildfire.
20 minutes. That was flipping long pretty good. So
Yeah.
3 hours. Yeah.
Hey, maybe my sister's right. Maybe, you got to put your time in. Maybe you really got to put your time in. If you want to own the media, like the whole entire media, and you want to have a say,
Yeah, you get back to
you open up the conversation to these guys. These guys know. Yeah.
well, you follow the pavement.
So what were we talking about?
All of that yeah, and then you cross the bridge and you go and then there'll be a
Oh my God. This guy looked like and looks like still he's like the younger version of an old friend of mine. His name is Del El Gerzma. Interesting. I thought it was him, but it wasn't. Nice guy. Is there still reason in this country, in this world? Are we free? Not free of the fucking snow, that's for sure. And it's already Christmas here at Starbucks. Christmas time has begun because Starbucks told me yesterday mid-afternoon that it was Christmas. I saw the boxes before it came out, so I knew it was coming. I knew something special was afoot. And now my whole field of vision is reminded of Christmas cheer and more coffees at Starbucks. Because why not start Christmas earlier? I think that's a good move. Good job, Starbucks, for bringing in Christmas as soon as Halloween was done. November 7th was Christmas. And it'll be Christmas up and until that momentous day. And then it will be St. Patrick's? So, yeah. Yeah. Really excited about the future of this footage. Where are you gonna go? G11 footage. I wonder if you can make any sense out of this dialogue. We debated early on in the program, and I think we kind of beat this horse to death. It was a huge debate whether CNN was telling the truth or was CBC telling the truth. CBC, no, CNN, no. They're both telling a form of the truth with a slant. Hey, if you're owned, if a company, if a news broadcasting station takes funds from a business, like a substantial amount of money, and now they're beholden to them to speak on their behalf, to support them, to not say what is truly on everybody's mind. You know, if you're bought by any one of these companies where freedom of speech is stripped from you, because that will mean you don't have a show. If if you have any ties to these companies, you're part of the problem. You're part of the problem, right?
But no box. The group of five.
Yeah. 10:12 a.m. I got a free coffee coming to me. I haven't been able to put this one down. Quite honestly, I haven't been eating that much, but I haven't been moving around that much either, so not necessary. Essentially, my regiment, and I got a fight coming up pretty soon here. You know, another couple of weeks in an underground facility here in middle Canada. We like to fight. We fight. We're fighters. Eh? Like I've never been beaten. Never been beaten. But I got a different style, right? So like I've never knocked anybody out either, and I've never really truly choked. I've choked out. I've given the illusion that I could have choked you out. My memory card is full on this one, so I gotta stop this. Anyways, what I'm saying is that as a fighter, I've never lost. You know, it might have seemed like I got beat up or thrown through a window or whatever. I could have given the illusion that this was a losing thing. I've never lost. Never lost a battle. My defense mechanisms are so highly tuned that like there's no possible way anybody can get anywhere close to me. That's why, you know, relationship. Like, nah, you stay over there because you have reach, and I know what your reach is. And I'm gonna keep you over there at a leg's distance. So I'm gonna be on my back. I'm gonna see you coming. I can turn around on this like little turtle shell that I got. I'm a teenage mutant ninja turtle. That's what I am. I'm a mutant. So that's what I do. I get on my back and I just push things away. Go away. Go away. And they do. They eventually go away. They tire out because they're not in shape like me. Do you know how many hours I can sit in one spot at one time? Do you know how much concentration that takes, how much willpower it takes to do absolutely nothing for weeks, months at a time, years at a time? Do you understand how much? Do you understand how much energy is wasted on stress? So that's why you get sick, okay? And that's why maybe you have to eat more than you really need, and maybe that's why you need more than you think you already. So I go on and on. My G11 camera went down. If I could plug that in, that would be better, but I don't have the cable for that. If any of my friends want to like join me on this crazy adventure, let's start off by doing like a talk show kind of thing. We could throw in whatever we want. It doesn't matter. Let's throw in another thing. I'm at Starbucks right now. Come and talk to me. Anybody. It's like 12. What is it? 10:16 a.m. Was this? It's too early for you? What are you doing? You're not doing anything. What? You're all the way around the world and you can't come and just have a coffee with me? All right, I understand that. Fine. But if it's just a matter of driving across the border, like, come and visit me. It's like, what does it take? Yeah, I wonder what Tom is doing. I wonder what he's doing. Well, he's got no fucking money, so he can't come and see you. So go and see him. Buy the fucker a coffee. Or not. I'll buy the first coffee. I'll tell you what. No. If I have money, every coffee's on me until I run out, and then it's on you. There you go. I promise. I got money. Come. Every coffee up until that point is on me. So I'll go until I run out of money, and then it's on you. Because I don't do money anymore, right? So, like, that doesn't mean anything to me. It must mean something to you. So you control it. Now I know.
I don't know if I'll get out this weekend.
I wonder where it's all gonna land up. I wonder if we can really actually make valid predictions on simple, like, economic, even future type predictions. Yeah, of course it is. It's easy. Just gotta know how it all works, or how it has worked, or how, you know, what the where the shifts are, you know, where the dips are and the valleys, and then the smaller dips and the smaller valleys, and I guess in some ways, like, you know, this money goofy system still kind of works. But if you don't put the money into the hands of the people that you're taking money from, then you're going to get less in the long run. So it doesn't make any sense anyways. Even if you don't, like, even if your mandate is not really caring about an individual, but like from just purely like a greed level, I'll speak to anybody on that level and say, well, you're still wrong. You know, you're greedy. Okay, I can see that. And now that you're just greedy and you're being like a simple-minded buffoon. Because, what happened? Trying to reconnect. I'm going down, shutting down. Everything's shutting down on me. Shut down. I don't know what to do. All right. Well, Facebook shut down now. My camera's down. I think I've done quite a bit. Quite enough, thank you. But then I'm left with YouTube. And why is this? Who am I talking to here on this YouTube thing? There's no one here. Like, can anyone hear me? Right? Just make a comment, whatever. If not, that's fine. Like, how many people is this reaching? And why? Anybody? All right. So I still have a live connection here to YouTube, and I'm debating whether I should even, what I should do here. Should I engage the audience in what audience? Like, I don't have an audience, so who do I engage, and how do I do this? Like, seriously, I'm live. Where does it go? Do you see me at the top? Because I'm the last one that went live. Can I go live at any time and then go to the top? Can I gain some traction and stay there and not be kicked off and gain more traction? Like, how does that work? I don't know. I don't understand. Is it based on popularity? Is it based on people giving you money for the services rendered? Like, thank you, YouTube. Thank you, what? Google? What? Who am I thanking right now? Like, I'll thank you. Thank you, Google. Thank you for Gmail. Thank you. Thank you, dear Heavenly Father, for giving us all of these things that are quite necessary. Google, well done. Apple, also. My hat off. To you. I've been with you a long time, a very, very long time. I bought every product ever since I was a wee lad. Go to 10. That's right. Run. You just use my name. Cascading down the screen. My I sneezed all over those cups and I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to sneeze on those cups. So, where were we? Let's bring it in, everybody. Let's bring it in. Bring it in. All right. We got a real problem here. And I just want to bring it in a little tighter. Wish we had the G11 on, but we don't. It's just you and me, YouTube. I'll tell you, it's dire. These are desperate times. And I don't know why I'm telling you. I don't know why I'm telling you. I'm not telling Facebook. I don't know why. I just feel like there's some things that Facebook shouldn't know about. I don't think they can handle it. You know what I'm talking about. You know I'm talking about YouTube. You know what I'm talking about. So, we're going to trade now, right? I hope everything's okay with everybody I deal with on a daily basis in regards to this new, seemingly new, but it's not new because I've done this for a long trade. I've done it for a long time. Trade. So now it's winter time and in a town like Penticton, and I thought I was going to be good for a lot longer than this, but apparently I'm not necessarily needed for the things that I know that I'm highly skilled and qualified to do, but money's not in it, so fuck it, right? It's not important because we're not making money at it, right? It might be important to, overall, important things like civilization and stuff like that, and supporting our artists, and if we're going to carry on with this financial economic system, if we're going to continue with this, then we should all have the ability to access the same amount of money. Like, even if it's like, okay, We're gonna do loans now again. Okay, we're gonna bring banks in because banks have really served us well. Banks have not served us well at all. But let's say they give us loans. Like now I got $1 million loan, and if it has the same value than it did, then I might take it. I might take it. Okay, and I'll take that loan. But that's for services rendered. Like if I make more, you're gonna make more. But if I lose it, no, you're fucked. But I can tell you that you give me money or power or influence or any one of those things, I'm gonna always make something out of it. So I got nothing. I got Facebook went down. I got nothing right now. My other camera went down. I got YouTube. Now I'm left with YouTube. I got 2 subscribers, one of which may be watching. Most likely the one that is registered here that I'm looking at that has not even yet liked what I've said. He is unknown to me. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this whole YouTube thing. But I thought I would have at least 2 people. At least 2 people, one of which maybe possibly might like it. Fair. They don't. I get it. It just hurts. It hurts so bad. It hurts so badly that I'm going to continue doing this until fucking that 1 changes to 2. It just changed to 2. Okay, so maybe I didn't give it enough time. Is that possible? Did I not give it enough time, YouTube, to really settle in? And now I have your attention, Tom. My name's YouTube, and I got 2 people. Now I got 1 again. So what does a guy do? Well, he keeps on fucking talking. This guy doesn't stop. This guy's relentless. Do you think these guys stop? They never stop. Their combined knowledge is pretty impressive, so fuck off. So we're all having a really good time here at Starbucks. We're laughing, talking, joking. Really enjoying each other's company. Taking in the Christmas season early. It's Christmas now. I see red, I see green, and I see a lot of it. I see a lot of red this year. Heavy on the red. And I'm okay with that, I guess, for the most part. Like, red's fine, I guess. But, like, if your eyes are red, if you got red eyes, and, like, flames are coming out of them, I might have issue with this. I may think, okay, first of all, this is a fire hazard, so I gotta check with my landlord before we even consider having you over in any capacity. See what the fire restrictions are about the thunderbolts that are coming out of your eyes, but you know it. I'm not so big on like choosing what kind of eye color I like in a lady friend. You know, if we're talking about that, are we talking about this right now? It's personal. It seems like it was really personal. But like fire that comes out of like red, fiery, yellowish tinge, kind of jaundicey, nicotine stained. If you have that color eye, not my favorite. Good talk. Good talk. Well done. Thanks for coming out. I enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna have another nap. Because why wouldn't I? You know, bears they nap in the winter, right? I sure hope I have enough money to stay in the cave that has been given to me for services rendered, I guess. It's done after that. I don't know what I bring to the table now, especially this time of year. So I'm probably gonna go. But it would look like I would be homeless. But there's never been a time where I've ever had, if I wanted to sleep on the street, I guess I did. I would. I have. But no, I don't recall a time where I've ever needed to. Now that would be a pretty severe time, you would think, right? I got a lot of pull, but I don't have very much to sell anymore. And I'm definitely not working. Like, I'm not doing it. Fuck you. You don't. Nobody owns. We really do need to stop the greed. Greed's fucking it up for everybody. You know this, right? Like all of us on YouTube, like we know this. I wonder. It's times like this, YouTube. It's times like this. I feel like if it wasn't for you and me having these conversations, if we didn't have this time, then we'd be shortchanging ourselves. So thank you for. How many people are on this at any given moment, like YouTube? That's probably. I'm just getting. There's too many people. Platforms too. It's exploded. They can't handle me. Who can handle me? I can handle me. Just put it out myself. They want to watch it. They watch it later. I get them to watch it, and okay, that's fine. I gotta start from scratch. Nothing's gonna be given to me today, people. I understand, especially YouTube. YouTube's like fucking cutthroat business. Censoring. Don't censor anymore, YouTube. Bad move. Horrible move. Bad move. Bad move. On the internet? Holy cow. This is where I do all my fucking research. You fucking kidding me? I want censored shit? There is no way I want censored shit. You don't send me censored shit. You don't limit it to censored shit. You could say, hey, do you want me to censor this for you so that you don't have to see this stuff, but don't censor it. You know? Just like from a purely journalistic approach to whatever the fuck it is that I think I am. Definitely not a journalist. Holy fuck, I don't have any reach or pull. Like I don't have any access to the White House or the Parliament buildings, or no one's gonna talk to me. Why would they talk to me? I make too much fucking sense. This is true. I know it is. Common sense. You can't speak to it if you're on the other side of common sense. It doesn't go. you would be the fool in that conversation. So no one would talk to me in that position, knowing what they know and knowing that they're just faking it. All of them, for the most part.
Thank you very much. 7 years. 7 years.
So I guess you're wondering why I called you here today. Well, I didn't. And maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe it's because I didn't call you here. Maybe you don't know what time I'm doing this. So that's quite possible. So should I set a time? Is this time good for you? Is it bad for you? Would another time serve you better? Like if it did, then I might actually think about doing that. I might start bringing time back into what I do. But come on. Like, are we having a conversation here, or you just waiting for me to fuck up? Is that what's happening? Where are all those friends from past times who used to question everything and now they've accepted whatever it is that they think is true? Do you think you have all the answers? Do I? I think I'm pretty smart. Holy fuck. But do I know all the answers? No, I don't. I know that. I know that. I know I don't know a lot. I know that. I know this too. I know a shitload more than I know. Cheers. Cheers to not knowing. So Facebook went down, and now I'm stuck with YouTube. What do I do? Got no audience. New story. Just came in on the iPhone. What? Save $20? What? Why did that's not a new story. It's advertising. It's not a story. You're trying to sell me an iPhone. And I don't want one. And the beat goes on. So what were we talking about? Oh yeah, that's right. Greed. Interesting. Oh, what was the other thing we were talking about? Conformity. Right. We talked about that a little. What are we talking about now? Oh, video footage. G11 camera. That'd be fun to actually, because we don't seem to have very much going on. So why don't we take a look at that? Oh, all right. That sounds like a fancy idea. Well, you're a fancy boy, aren't you? Well, you're very fancy. I think I got like 2 videos. Let's see if there's any. Let's really thoroughly enjoy these videos that are coming up. Let's set them up. Let's throw YouTube over here. And we're gonna close that, whatever that is. I'm gonna plug in the footage. Live footage from a time past. I wonder what it's about. What were we It's about like free Canada, free world, free. Something like that. Mostly.
I chose blue.
How about just free? Like it's all free. Free internet, free energy, free housing, free food, free energy, housing, food, free energy, housing, and food. That'd be cool. Oh, hey. Hey, Canon. Memory card. Let's see what we got. So there's one of them. No. That's not it. That's not it. There we go. There we go. Oh, we got some stills here. How about we just kind of import in all materials? Import all new items. Just import them. I would like this, please. Yes. Yeah. So we do this, right? We import all of them, right? Where are they? I thought we imported all of them. Well, it's obvious you don't know how to work a fucking computer, so where the fuck are they? Where would they be now? Well, let's think about it. Imports. That's not the hat I'm wearing. Show me the one where I'm wearing this hat. Why is it not coming up? Is it way over here? Ah, you fuckers. Okay. Do it a different way. Canon. There it is. Right? No. Canon. Import. Stop import. Canon G11. What do we do? All right, we're gonna do it old school because I can't see it in my fucking photos. So what do? I do it the old-fashioned way because I don't know how to do it. And I just go through the footage. And I would look for my hat. Where's my hat? The hat that I'm wearing right now. Where are you? Where are you, hat? There it is. There it is. There, I got a good picture, but where's the fucking... I don't have any footage of this. Are you sure? I have to. Maybe I don't. It's quite possible I don't. I don't see the hat. There's no fucking hat. Oh, there it is. No. 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 No hat. No coverage. No hat. All right, what do we got? What do we got from yesterday? more of the same drivel, I'm sure. Yep, more drivel. Golly golly gee beef. Well, that was for nothing. We're gonna close that down. We're gonna have a little discussion with YouTube. Why is it just you and me right now? You storing up all this really good content and then recreating it in some other form and fashion, like, and making a profit off of it. You taking all these nuggets?
30 yards, and it was bang on the first pitch. And then we went up to 40, and it was still the first pitch. And then we went up to 60, and it was the second pitch. And we went up to 80, and it was just slightly below the second pitch. But we fucked up, we forgot, we didn't weigh the head, so we had a target head.
You are so tiring.
Low in. And then we switched up and put yeah. And we couldn't hit the right side of the book.
It's nice that we have this time and space to not think about very much.
Shot right over the back of one at 60 years. And we haven't matched it up. Not knowing what you're doing, right? And it's in the scope. It's all. At 100 yards. What do you got going, Luke?
One of those chair type things, or? Oh, yeah, oh, right, yeah, yeah.
I'm always tight. Where do you get that?
No, it's on sale at show. They're at 99 bucks all the time at the Costco or at the ship. So they're 30 bucks off. So. Exactly what the Shriners doing. If I can get up instead, get the brain open. Lord, come here. Yeah. Hurting myself. Shoulder hurt. Headache. Boy, my opposite legs. I wasn't going to go for walking. I wasn't going to go for walking.
Fascinating. All right. So where were we? YouTube. Did we end off badly the last time? Is that why we're not getting so much traction? Did I piss someone off? Is that possible? Possible. Which would make one question why one could have so much power over another person. How is that possible? And why someone would be mad in the first place? So if nobody's mad, can we just like all kind of benefit from YouTube as opposed to people just with what the knowledge maybe or the influence or the like? Do I have to fucking learn everything? Is what I'm trying to. Are there other people out there that might want to help me? Yeah, it's not a winning proposition. No one ever wins when they're with me. No, you know what? Everybody always wins when they're with me, so it's usually a pretty good gig. Everybody always benefits, and 9 times out of 10, I will not benefit as much as the next person, if not 100% of the time. You will always benefit more than I will benefit. Yes, got it. I understand these conditions, and I fully am aware with this handshake that this is going to be the case. So YouTube, what the fuck? Where are you? Where the fuck are you? I wonder if I make the screen bigger. And I say maybe something like, say something offensive like fuck you. Something like this, right? Maybe I would say this. But I'm only doing it for effect, right? So you see in my face, and I'm not really meaning it, but I typed it. I typed it and I sent it. Fuck you. So fuck you. Love me. Done. So to everybody out there, this portion of the show on YouTube is sponsored by this cup. It's a fine cup. Very nice cup. The very nice cup that I'm using as a stand. If anybody would like to purchase this cup, they can purchase it for full price. And then after purchasing it, because I pointed out the cup, you can give me the value of the cup as well. So it'll cost you double going through me, being that I'm the middleman. If you like to purchase the cup, I'll tell you what, I'll take 1% of all cups, all of these cups that are sold. I'll take 1% of every transaction. So you don't see it. You don't see it. No one will see it coming. I'll take 1%. And basically you make 99% of all profit, so that's pretty good. Whatever but I get 1% of everything that I'm involved in, 1%. Can I have 1%? Just 1%. What I could do with 1%? Well, I would make that into another 1% somewhere else, because 1% of something is better than no percent of nothing. Or is it? Or is owning nothing the best? Because if you don't own anything, then you have access to everything. It would just make common sense that this would be true. If your whole being is about helping and making things work better. Within politics, religion, science, and whatever else there is out there that's media. Come on. So now we're the media. Full-time, 24/7 media coverage. Bare Bones Media. Thank you. My name's Tom Cowles. I'm one of the hosts on Bare Bones Media. And things are going okay. It's the same, right? Just putting it out there. The ways as I sees it. So, for shizzle, for giggles. Because I'm bored. Bored of the shit show that we've called existence. Well, now I got a vacation home. I got myself a regular home. I got my chalet in the Alps. So that's I'm a Tuscany. I got a little villa in Tuscany. But now they got all those things. I just want more. I want more of that. So, because there's not much more to life, right? Just get more, have more, do more. Never be satisfied. Yeah, I'm not buying that. I don't subscribe to this. I don't mind having though. I'm sure it would be nice to have like a place where I wouldn't have to think, oh, at any given time, because I'm renting this, I could be gone next month and I could be homeless. That'd be nice to have, just like you. But I haven't worked hard enough for it, have I? Oh, ooh, that's debatable. That's really debatable. You know, made some questionable decisions in regards to business. That's for sure. Just to maybe be with my kids a little bit more. But I think I find it interesting. Find it interesting how everybody does their math and how they believe that they're owed, as opposed to the other way around. It's really incredible, and I've always subscribed to that. Yeah, I guess I do owe you. I owe you everything. There you go. You can have everything, and then you take everything, and then you're left me with nothing. How many people have done this? Like, it's not fucking. Don't think that I'm singling out just one fucking person, because I'm not. This has happened to me several times. And why? Well, you could say, kind of an idiot. You're gonna let people take advantage of you like that all the time. You do that too many times, and you're, fuck. I'm not giving you money. Fair argument. I've never given money away to people that I trusted. I trusted people that did not deserve trust. You trust people. That's how trust is gained. If you don't give trust, you don't get trust. That's true. So I got a lot of goodwill out there. Should, anyways. At least goodwill. At the very least, goodwill. So where does that take you? Well, in this particular climate that we find ourselves in, goodwill doesn't really keep you warm at night. It's true. It's actually a little chilly at the Goodwill. It's a little bit meager. The Goodwill today's show, Free Canada, Free World, Free, is brought to you by Goodwill. Not this place to be currently, because there's sure as hell there's not a lot of goodwill imparted, taken. Goodwill in general is not valued, and goodwill should be valued. Goodwill, it goes a long way. What does it do? What does goodwill do? Well, it doesn't pay the bills, Tom. Goodwill doesn't pay the bills. Goodwill, in many ways, have paid the bills on many different occasions. Holy cow! How many times can I think of that I, Goodwill, have paid the bills? How many times have I, out of, like, it wouldn't be there would be no other logical way to explain it. It would just be out of goodwill that I gave to someone else who didn't really deserve it. Goodwill, though, deserved it because they're another human being, I guess. But, like, are they anybody special? No. Maybe you can use the cash. So, goodwill. So where does goodwill go? That's a good fucking question. Let's keep talking about that. So obviously now I think I have all this great goodwill built up. Okay. How do you figure, Tom, that you have goodwill built up with so many people? Well, let me start with being a father. Okay, so I didn't stop being a father when I left my wife. That's for sure. I continued trudging along and getting better, and then gaining traction. And in the end, doing the best I can. And now I'm done. I'm done. I don't see my kids that much anymore, so I'm done. Saw my kids a lot though, when they were growing up, when they needed me, when everybody else needed me. Yeah, I'll take them. I'll take them. I'll take them. I'll take them. I'll make accommodations. I'll make sure that in my small little space, I will have enough room for everybody to sleep, and we will be fed. I might not have a car. I might not have a lot of money. I might not be able to go to the movies this week, guys. If you don't have money, I can't. I might not, but I have the time, and I have created the time. So let's see what does that mean as far as goodwill is concerned? Okay, let's take another fucking topic. Let's take me as an artist. Okay, so I spent 8 years producing a company called Barebone Cedar Company, which in the end someone stole, literally took from me because they had power over me. So they took it. Now it's something else, named something else, and in my restaurant that went along with it, and the disruption and chaos that. What value is there? What kind of goodwill is there in the end when you put so much time and effort into something, and then for greedy people to come along and just kind of steal it? Because they say you owe money. Oh, you owe money. What? Hey, wait a minute. A week ago, we were okay with this, and you said you had my back, and now this is in direct contradiction with what you're telling me now. So, people stabbing people in the back. So that's what we got. A society that stabs people in the back. Now, how fucking good is this for us? Are you good with being stabbed in the back all the time? Or is this just like a occupational hazard where you do a business transaction and then one guy gets paid, the next guy gets paid, and the next guy gets paid, but who knows about the next guy? Because fuck, man, that guy came in way too late. We knew there was no money, but we kept on taking anyways. So we overcharged, and now projects lay unfinished for the whole winter in a town like Penticton, British Columbia. Not paying our trades guys enough to stay in town and to work year long, expecting them to work only in the summer and then never in the winter. And okay, well now what? We provide you with these accommodations, and now you got to afford these accommodations. We can't afford to pay you anymore. So now what? Well, I thought we were covered. Not okay. Again, all right. Not covered again. Not covered for another season. Not covered for another year like I thought I was. I thought I had a place to stay for a year, rent free at least. Bare minimum to the summer. At the bare minimum, I thought I was there. And I'm not. Right? So my incredible math skills have failed me once again. And it usually has something to do with my own personal value. Like, what do I value myself at in this particular town? Well, when I look around me, I'm telling you, I'm worth something. Maybe not. My value went down. My stock went completely down when I stopped caring so much. Like, don't get me wrong. I care to a point. I care that, if this goes in a positive direction, I'm willing to kind of lead that movement, or not lead it, be in the background and saying, hey, that's awesome. Keep going, guys. That sounds like really cool. And, anytime you want me to talk, I'll come on and talk or whatever. But there are a lot of people out there that they might actually even have a point. They say that maybe it's quite possible I have a mental difficulty of some kind. Sure. I bumped my head a few times when I was young, so that's a very real possibility. That somewhere down the line I had a concussion or something, and now I'm just your regular old Canadian hillbilly. I'm originally from Hamilton, Ontario, and now I'm in Penticton, British Columbia. It's a far cry. I traveled thousands of miles only to continually have the shit kicked in my face. So enough, you didn't quite get it in every orifice. This left ear here. Can you get more shit in there? No? Try harder. Well, Tom, you sound like you got a chip on your shoulder. You might want to deal with that chip on. I don't have a good chip on my shoulder. There's nothing on my shoulder. What the fuck? Hey, just because we talk about truthful matters, like how shitty we treat each other in our families, how we talk about each other constantly, but we never talk to each other personally, like one-on-one, or like in a group, which would be better served. Keep everybody in line, that's for sure. Where everybody stands, how much power they have. Power. You think you have power? It's a sure sign you don't. Power. Why would you want it? Power. Over another person? Power over what? Take power over your own fucking life. And then understand that your quest for dominance is fucking everybody around. Well, Tom, boy, oh boy, you really laid it on the line there, didn't you? Are you saying that we are all like this? Like, I'm having a hard time palating this. Yeah, most people are. Greedy, self-righteous, know-it-all, pricks and bitches. And again, you don't have to be a guy to be a prick. You can be a girl and be a prick, and you can be a guy be a bitch. It's true. They're interchangeable. It matters not what sex you are. They both represent the worst in humanity. Greedy bitches and power-hungry dicks. So I digress. I think I went on too much there. I'll take it down a notch. Everybody bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. I wonder where that G11 footage went. I must have it. Okay, so going on 2 hours here on this thing we call YouTube, but there's nobody here anymore. Or if there ever was, I'd be really surprised. Really surprised. So we're gonna take that screen down. We're going to let's see what's happening on my Facebook page. Why not? You know what? I took a really cool picture. I'm gonna take that. Mm, 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 mm. And the footage. There's a lot of footage there, and it's not there anymore. I gotta erase all that. All right. So we'll erase it, but I'm gonna take these pictures off first because they're really important. That one and that one in there. It means I'm serious. I'm really serious. Crap. Oh yeah, I know you. What is this going on here? Let me drag this over here. So I guess you're wondering why I called you here today. All right, so I'm gonna end off on YouTube here. All one of you. 2 hours in, 1 minute, 59 seconds. Ending stream now. Yes. All right. Bye.